and welcome back to the channel. Hey, you're from Mateo Guns. Hey, we are live again. You guys see the topic. You guys see the thumbnail. We gotta talk about the new Glock Gen 6 that goes for the 19, the 17, and the 45. Are there are these Glocks worth even buying? Right now, I've seen a lot of hype about the Glock Gen 6. Matter of fact, the guy that I'm about to bring in, that's my co-host. You guys already met him before, Mr. Ken Tech Reloaded, the one that almost got locked up for being a pain in the ass. You know, because people just don't like to listen. They like to argue with the cops. And just do what they do. But anyway, before I bring him in, I gotta go ahead and give him a drum. What? A drum roll. Hold on, give me 1 minute, cause I just figured this out. I'm learning, but a lot of this stuff right here. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the? I just had it. Oh, not there anymore. Well, that, and he's gonna get this. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear that. Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and bring what's going on, brother Giggles, FPB. That's funny. Hey man, thank you for popping in, buddy. I appreciate you, man. But anyway, without further ado, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and bring him in. Here you go. What's going on, my boy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Hey, what's going on, brother Mighty Drone World? Hey, bro. Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate you, big bro. Thank you for being here, man.
It's
Yeah,
all
we
good.
just have to talk about this, bro. This new Glock Gen 6,
Mhm.
which again you got one, but
Yes.
I just want to know your real opinion about that one, because I've heard and I've seen some videos where people got this thing, but yet in a way they kind of regret it. I guess they have some regrets about it. Do you feel that way about it?
No, not at all. But of course, this is just me. Now, a little bit of my back story with it is that I was gonna already get a Glock 47 in December last year. When I started doing competition in October, I could only do it with the 19X because I only had a Glock 19X. That was the only Glock I had.
Okay.
So, and it only had iron sights. It's non-MOS. So I did my first two competitions with just stocks, and then my wife saw that and she was like, she saw someone else competing with Rimfire, the Glock 44. And she was like, I think I could do the Glock 44. It looked pretty easy and fun. So then I bought the Glock 44 and then I wanted to break it in because we never had a new Glock. When I got the Glock 19, it was used. So I have no idea how many, rounds I had through it and all that good stuff. But it was a great deal at my local range. So I picked it up. I know Glock had good reliability, and I know in my matches when I do them, they have an
Yeah.
armor on site that will check your Glock and all that good stuff. So I had them do it before my first match. He literally replaced like six different parts on my Glock 19, but it's like brand new since
Yeah.
then. So I knew I had the 19, I had the 44, and I wanted the 47 as my MOS gun, as my MOS, pistol. So that was in December. I rented it. I was like, yo, I really want to do this. And I asked around some friends, and they told me that, hey, I believe Glock has an announcement at the end of this month that they'll be coming out with another Glock next year for their 40th anniversary. Glock turns 40 at least since they've been selling in the United States of America since 1986. So this would be their 40th anniversary in America. So this would be the year that they want to do something like semi big for their 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
So that being said, they told me don't get the 47, wait to see what comes up in January, and then that's when They announced the Gen 6 for the SHOT Show. And of course, I was able to get mine January 1st. But I wanted the 47 already, but I ended up getting the Glock 17, being, the 47 to the sixth generation. So it's the same. The 47 is the 17 Gen 6. But I love it, and particularly being that I wanted a 4.5 barrel, I wanted a full length frame, and I wanted an MOS as well too. Glock. I've
Okay.
had about 500 rounds through mines. I haven't had any issues. I even did a private lesson with mines. We ran about 100 rounds in an hour, and no hiccups, no problem. The only thing I changed was, of course, the MOS plate. I installed that O-Site C, and then I reduced my recoil spring to 15 pounds,
Okay.
stainless steel.
Now, you also said something last week, and if I understood you correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. You said that the way you will have another gun is if you win the gun.
Yes, at least when it comes to the Glock, 45 or the 43X.
Okay.
In
Now,
my
when you
house,
say win it, how are you going to win it? How?
no problem. In the competitions I do, I compete in at least two indoor matches per month. One's in Indiana, which is the state that I reside in. Another one's in Ohio, which is where I literally travel about 2 hours away. Me and my wife rents a car. We just make it a day trip. We get in the car, we go out there. I compete, see what I do, and then we just come back home after we, eat, relax, have some local food, all that good stuff. We just make it a day trip once a month.
Okay.
So if in those competitions, the number, anytime that you shoot a pistol in any division, you're in a drawing to win a Glock pistol.
Oh,
So
really?
anytime that I compete with my 19X, my 44, a 43, and then my 17, those four entries gives me four entries to win a Glock pistol.
Do you get to
Um,
choose which gun you want if you win?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you get a certificate, a Glock certificate, you have to use within a year, and then you could pick whatever pistol you want. Now, some I do believe you have to pay extra, which is the taxes. If it's going to be a newer generation, like I
Okay.
think the 19, since that comes with night sights and it's an MOS, the one that I could pick from, I believe it's like $70. So I do have to pay $70, but then it's just mines. I could pick the FFL that it goes to, and then I could just pick it up if I was to win it. So I know a few people that have won Glocks last year, where they just won it. Now it does take 6 months when you win a Glock, because these are Glocks that are made for you. So when I pick that I want a 45, Glock is going to now produce that 45. I'm gonna get a certificate saying that this 45 was made for King Tech Reloads.
Really?
It's made 6 to 8 months specifically for you winning that competition or winning that certificate.
Okay.
So it's not just like you got to pick one off the shelf. You get one made by Glock if you win a Glock.
Now, do you get to pick how the gun is gonna be? Do you get to modify it in any kind of way, like what you don't like? Say you don't like the stippling, the cock serrations. If you want it to be optic ready, not optic ready, do you get to pick like a trigger? Do you get to pick the texture? You know what I mean on the grip module. Do you want steel iron sight compared to the crappy plastic ones that we used to get with Glock? Do you get to choose, or they do it how they want to? They do whatever they want to do, and then they just tell you, "Hey, it's here. When do you want it?"
Yes, sir. Yeah, when you win it, you pick from the list that you want, but it's all going to be the factory. So it's all going to be factory. So if you pick a compensated one, like a 19CV or VC, whatever they call it, then it'll be
Hmm.
compensated. If I picked one with a 19X, then it'll have night sights, but it's not going to be anything that I could customize. It's going to be whatever that you could get straight out the box, whatever that's currently in production at that time, and
Okay.
then you could customize your advantage. Now they do have a rule that's been entered in the GSSF rules this year that if you have a Gen 6, it has modifications already that's just be made stock, and that's all that it is. Now, if you don't have a Gen 6 and you modify your Gen 5, your Gen 4, or Gen 3 to be a Gen 6, then you automatically go to the unlimited class, meaning that you don't, there's certain things that you could qualify for in the limited class, but that's when you could do a compensator, you could do ports, you could do all kinds of stuff in the unlimited class, but you're now out of the stock class, the MOS class, the class that you could win more prizes and more plaques in, if that
Okay.
means you just get more things in the stock division that you can't get in the unlimited class. You can still run your unlimited Gucci out gun in the indoor matches, but you won't be able to qualify for all the prizes as if it was a stock or MOS gun.
Now that sounds interesting. Now, when it comes to, hey, what's going on, Ted Collins? Thank you for popping in, buddy. I really appreciate you, man. Hey guys, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up on the stream. I really appreciate it. Um, so Ken Tech, when it comes to doing competition, because I've done a few, but it's been years. I believe the last time I did one, I think it was at least, I don't know, damn it, at least 10 years ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, about 10 years ago. And it was a USPSA match. It was a
Nice.
steel challenge. Yeah, that was, it was strictly steel. That's it, which was cool as hell.
Yeah.
But it sucked for me because back then the gun that I tried to use was the Smith and Wesson 40 cal.
Oh.
I don't know if you ever shot one. That gun is bulky, it's huge, and it's unreliable.
Oh God.
Iron sights are off. I didn't really like back then. I know how to shoot, but when it comes to the iron sight, because I mean, if you look at it, to you it seemed like they're lined up, like they look straight, but when you shoot, they're not. And and Smith and Wesson is bad for doing that, by the way. But when it comes to when it comes to that match, bro, when I tell you I had a blast, I had a blast. Although I wasn't dead last, I did not care about none of that.
Right.
Um, but I just did it once, and then I just got wrapped up. You know what I mean, doing something else, and I
Mhm.
just say whatever. I could watch it on YouTube, but I'm not good enough. I don't want to do it because I don't want to embarrass myself like that anymore. Which
That's
was the
crazy.
wrong way for me to think,
Right.
because I talk to a lot of guys, and they tell me that's how you start. You gotta crawl
Mhm.
before you walk. Get
Mhm.
your feet in. You know what I mean? Get used to it, and then the
Yeah.
more you do it, the better you get.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? I started practicing more. Now I get the whole gist of adjusting the iron sights. You know what I mean? Now into red dots, green dots, because I used to always be an iron sight guy. That's my
Mhm.
favorite. I love my iron sights.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? But now with the red dots and green dots, they're getting so damn popular, and they make it so easy for you to be able to get shots on target. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
now a lot of these guns, I noticed that I think they started at least in 2023, where just about every freaking gun is optic ready. Or probably
Yes.
they did it before that, but just about any gun that's coming out now is optic ready, from 22 all the way to 45.
Hmm.
I mean, optic ready. If they're not optic ready, it's like don't nobody want it.
Yeah.
Um, I'm spoiled too. I'm to the point where I won't even buy a gun unless it's optic ready. And if it's not optic ready, I don't want it. Um, like I told you, I believe I told you that last week also when we were talking, that I do want to go ahead and get that Taurus TX22 Gen 2 optic ready. I gotta have one. That thing,
Crazy.
I believe it looks great with that red dot on it. I don't even know why you don't have a red dot on yours.
I
It's kind of
know.
mind
Oh,
boggling a little bit because
okay.
you got the thing right there.
Okay. Okay. All right. Don't give it to me like that. All right. Listen, all right. When I got it, my TX22, it was my first Plinkett. It was just made to go to the range, and then that's it. That's all that I used it for, which is range and training. I trained all my sons on it. Even the 6-year-old has used the TX22. But that being
I gotta
said,
agree with what Tick Allen said.
what he said
I gotta
after
read it. I
Guy
gotta agree
said,
with it.
yes. Yes, it is a cheat code. I love my dots. Now I did reach out to three different companies this last week to see if I could get a dot sent to me for the TX22. Now, one company hit me up saying that they'll like contact their marketing team. I haven't heard anything back. That being said, I'm still 50-50 of probably just gonna get it regardless and do my review and all that good stuff because I have a competition this Sunday coming up that I want to run the TX22 in, but I do want to run it with a dot. Of course, before I run it in competition, I want to make sure it runs good with the dot before I get out there and run it on the dot before, for the first time with a dot.
Do you by any chance have Amazon Prime?
Yes,
Okay, I thought you did. Hey, shoot, depending on what that it is or how it's available in your area, like for
yeah,
me here, Gainesville has like a lot of in the warehouse. They have a lot of stuff available right then and there where I could actually get it the same day.
yes, sir.
Even in Jacksonville, I get it like in a matter of like 6, 7 hours, 8 hours, it'll be here.
Yes, sir.
Or it'll be here
Yeah,
the next day, bright and early. So well, today's only Wednesday. You got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to make up your mind if you want to have one to go ahead and run that TX22 with
yes.
that red dot, or just go to one of your local gun shop. I'm sure that they have a whole bunch of different ones over there too.
My wife, she wanted me to go and test out because I know I want to do the Ruger RXM. I know I want to run that because in this competition I'm doing this Sunday is any pistol goes. It
Are
doesn't
you
have to
gonna
be
post
Glock.
that? Are you gonna post content on your channel
Yes, but it's probably going to be from my point of view. My meta bands
like a
for me
POV?
to see, they went out. My meta bands. I went on a hike and I got too moisturized. Now they only work for like 5 minutes and then they die. It
Oh
never
shit!
did that
Okay.
before. When I was recording October, November, December, they worked just fine for about 2 to 3 hours. But then when I tried to run them just like 2 weeks ago, I went on a hike. I took like two photos with them and then they died. I charged them. I
Oh,
took two
wow.
more photos. They died again. I'm like, no. Now I've had them for 2 years, and I played football, basketball. I have lift weights. I did all kinds of hikes. I've been on jet skis with them, so I'll put them through their paces. But I'm still kind of upset that I'm not going to be able to get that point of view. And then I'm still debating if I should get something like a GoPro or something because I don't know how much of that I'm going to be using to post content and so forth. Because you got to wear a hat when you have that hat
Yeah, yeah,
GoPro
yeah, yeah,
content. And I don't know if I want to be limited to always wearing a hat because most of my shoots are going to be indoor matches until I go outside. But
yeah.
that's going to be in March, so I have until March to decide if I want to do a hat camera. But the one that I have now is going to be one of the stands where I could prop my phone up and then have that point of view of
Is
me.
it gonna be like a tripod?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's like a tripod.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post that up, and then you're gonna see me from that side when I'm
Yeah,
doing the competition this week. So I
got
know
you.
I want to do the RXM. I never did the RXM in a competition, but that's the one that I shoot pretty good. I know I want to do the 17 because that's of course my favorite. I make camera every day since the first. And then I know I'm debating it against the GX4, which is a 9 millimeter pocket pistol, or the TX22, which is 22 LR. I don't know which one I want to do. The GX4 has a green dot already, but then the TX22 does not have a green dot. I was just gonna take it off and put it on the TX22, but then I don't know which one I want to take to competition. I haven't shot the GX4 in like months. I shot it when I first got it, ran about 50 to 100 rounds through it, made sure it worked, and it
Hey,
worked
brother
just
Grumpy,
fine.
Trooper, how you
What's
doing,
up,
buddy?
brother
Thank you for
Guppy?
popping in, man.
It
What
ran
up with
just
you? Hey,
fine,
got
and
you. Do
then
me a favor, smash that thumbs up on the
smashed the
stream.
up. And then I just kind of like have it for hikes when I do walks. Sometimes if I'm like going out of town, me and my wife, I'll just give that to her while I'm going inside the gas station or the grocery store or whatever. I'll like she'll have the GX4, and then I'll carry my Ruger or my Glock.
Yeah, got you.
So it's just been my pocket carry, but I have not ran it. And then my TX22, I have not ran that since I got the G44 and I've used that for competition. Well, the GX44 is way different than the TX22. I wanted to make sure if I was going to do the GX4, I'm sorry, the Glock 44, I wanted to get used to that. So I haven't even touched other than cleaning the TX22. I cleaned it tonight, but that was like the first time in months that I've like messed with it. But I really want to get a dot. I probably will get one. I have three different companies to decide which one. I'm either going to do the Zulisi or the Wutar or the um, CV Life. That's my three that I'm going to go with.
Okay,
One of those. One of those.
got you. Now, when it comes to your Glock 19X,
Yes, sir.
is that one the MOS one? Is that
No,
MOS or just
not
iron sights?
non-MOS, just
Non
iron
MOS.
sights.
Okay, that's what I
Yes.
thought. That's what I thought. Okay,
And
that's
my wife runs that too. I do that in competition. My wife runs that in competition.
got you.
And she hates dots. My wife, she loves the 19X because it has iron sights. Anytime she shoots any of my green or red dots, she's like, "Nah, take this away from me." She rather have iron sights than anything. She don't know how I do it.
Okay, got you. Got you. Hey guys, I did want to hit and put a poll up here. You guys go ahead and give me your thought on that. I pretty much put, how do you feel about the Glock Gen 6 firearms? You either don't like it, I love it, I hate it, and don't care for it. So far, we at 100%. I love it. Me,
Yes.
I don't know how to feel about it. I did finally shoot the Glock 45 Gen 6.
Ooh, how you like it? How you like it? It's so crazy. No, man, I love buds.
Let me tell you what I let me give you the pros and the cons. For me,
Okay,
I think I put at least 200 rounds through it.
nice.
I think I played enough with it to be like, damn, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Right.
And when I say that I love it, I love the grip texture, the new grip texture. That the way that
Mhm.
feels. I mean, and the little palm swells compared to every other Glock. I mean, I think they took our advice just a little bit. Also, they put like a little texture, like a little thumb ledge.
Mhm.
Or people have to call it gospel or whatever it is. That little texture right here, to that that's great. And I think it's on both sides.
Yes.
Um, I do like that it's MOS, um, optic ready.
Mhm.
I'm not a big fan of the little plastic insert for you to install the red
Okay.
dot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Um, it's all right, I
Yes,
guess. I'm not a
but
big fan of it, but
you gotta try
I
it.
do like the design though. I
Yes.
think they kind of evolving just a little bit, not to the point like how the Sig or how the Echelon, you know what I mean? But they are evolving just a little bit enough to be like, maybe they are listening after all. But if they start, I believe that if they start making the Glocks more like they come with a firing control unit,
Mhm.
firing control insert, or they call it COG, Central Operation Group, like how Echelon like to call it. If they start doing that to where we can actually put the grip that we want on that Glock, I think it's going to be even better. Now, Glock is not really. Glock is acting like they don't really give a damn what you think. People are going to buy Glocks regardless, you
Right.
know. But there's a lot of people that be like, you know what? I'm sick of it. They're not changing. Screw it. I'm not. I'm not going to deal with them anymore. But then when the new Glock comes in, they buy it anyway.
Right.
So right now, I would say that Glock is king. Glock is not going anywhere. People love Glocks, and they're crazy about their Glock. Now, GP Troop, he got, I think he got, hey, Grumpy Paratrooper, which one do you have? Do you have the 19, the 17, or the 45 Gen 6? Because he got a torture video on his where
Okay.
he put that Glock Gen 6 through a whole bunch of crap. I mean, he was torturing the hell out of it. Yeah, he was. I believe that for a little while in the video, if I recall correctly, it stopped working.
Okay.
Oh, he have the 19 and the 17. Hey, Grumpy Paratrooper, would you like to hop into the stream and talk to us a little bit? I could send you a link.
Yeah.
Well, we'll put the
Okay.
link in the chat, and then you could just hop in if you want to. Let me know. Yes, I do make the Glock 45 in Gen 6 as well. That's the one that I shot today. And
Yeah.
I tell you, that thing was nice. It was. And it actually, compared to the crappy trigger that Glocks normally have,
Yeah.
that little flat face trigger, it's still the long travel,
Mhm.
little spongy, is not perfect, but I could see myself starting to be more of a trigger snob, which before I wasn't. Because on that Glock 43X MOS, before
Right.
I did anything to mine, the trigger was trash. I hated it. But then when I went ahead and put that little trigger on it that I got from that place, that thing is literally breaking at 1 pound 15 ounces. When I tell you that
True.
thing is sweet, and it doesn't have any the long travel, just a little bit, and the reset is literally pop right there, just barely let go, like it literally pushes your finger out. You hear that click, bam, right back in there, right back in there, right away. Like I told you, also the day you shoot my Glock 43X MOS, you're gonna stop talking trash about it. You're gonna love it.
I know. I know,
And
man.
you might want to go ahead and spoil yourself and do to yours what I did to mine.
That's
Yes,
crazy.
I got spoiled with that Canic triggers.
That's
Yes,
what they.
my
That's what people
first
do.
my first Canic is that Canic Mete MC9 Prime. Hey, what's going on? Kendall OTT, what's going on, man? I appreciate you being here, buddy. Thank you. Smash that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Let me go ahead and give that person a wrench. Because anybody that comes to the stream, you're gonna get a blue wrench. I'm gonna show you some love.
Yes. 50
But yeah,
blue
going back
wrenches.
to the that trigger, bro. That thing is oh, that's your wife. GP, sorry. I apologize.
I know.
Okay.
I was like, that's a whole woman
That's
when
Miss
I.
Grumpy Paratrooper. Okay. I apologize. So me, I got the stingray, okay? Well, the blue range is pretty much making you a moderator, GP Troop. That's what it is. So, for example, if we have a troll that want to start, like posting BS on the stream, you can actually time him out. There you go, time him out, or kick him out, or put him in timeout, or delete whatever the heck they put in there. So if there's like, I'm not paying attention to the chat, you are. But again, anybody that support my channel, you're gonna get a blue range regardless. Not everybody like
Nice.
to do that, but I do. I don't care.
Yeah. He's better than me. Nobody got a blue wrench on my side.
Okay. But again, I'm started to be more of a trigger snob.
I love it.
Um,
It's just Canic. Anyone that shot Canic is the same way.
that kind of
People,
that
because I know people that's like, I'm not a Glock person. And then my second question is like, are you a Canic guy? And
yeah.
then it's always 100% yes. And I'm like,
And,
okay.
and matter of fact, GP True went ahead and put one of the same triggers on his Glock 43X MOS like the one I have. And I'm pretty sure that he could tell you right now that he loves it.
Okay.
Compared to before to now, it's like night and day, bro. When I tell you that thing breaks nice, I'm right back on it. But going back to what Tay Collins said, I again, I wasn't before, but see, he said right there he loves it. But compared to before to now, Kentech, good triggers all the way. Triggers. I've never had a Timney trigger on GP Troop. Never. I
No,
don't
me
know if
neither.
how expensive they are, if they're even worth it, but I heard a lot of people say that they love those Timney triggers. Have you ever had to go with one of those,
N-
Kentech? Or have you ever
Not
shot a
yet.
gun with a Timney trigger on it?
Not a Timney or not a Johnny Glock. I want to, but not either yet.
Okay.
But I like Johnny Glock. He reminds me of Steve-O. So he's hilarious.
Now Johnny Glock, he's like an actual gun tuber, but he makes his own triggers for guns. Is that what he does?
Yes, he's amazing. He's a CEO of his own manufacturer, and he mostly does triggers, but he does a lot of modifications when it comes to Glocks. But yeah, I love him. I want to try one of his triggers one day.
Okay. Now GP Troop, how heavy is it? How heavy are they? Are they more than 2 pounds? Three, four, five? How heavy are they?
Yeah, that's crazy. The Canics, the Canic guys showed up.
But that Canic Mente MC9 Prime, that thin, 3 pound trigger. Holy
That's nice.
shnikey. That's pretty freaking good on a gun.
It is nice.
That's pretty damn good. Can you see the chat when somebody talk?
No, not at all.
No. You should be able to. But if I do that, can you see it?
Yes,
Okay, got it. Got it.
130 ain't bad at all.
I can't wait for the MC9 Prime. I know. I know. They're supposed to be
Nice.
coming out in March because they're doing a collaboration with Ready and Ramjet.
Hmm.
So right now, the Canic Mente MC9 Prime, it's set at a certain price. That's the one that comes with a little cutout and the three ports on the barrel. I'm not
Okay.
gonna mention no price. You want to look at it, look it up yourself. But now with that, because it's already shooting nice the way it is right now. Like when I'm telling you, Kentech, if you ever shot one, it shoots nice. It got recoil
Nice.
to it, but it's not horrible. It's like you could literally just bring that thing right back to zero. Like when I shoot it on my range, anytime you hear it, if you watch my video, all you hear is
Mhm.
that metal just plinking. I very, 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 very rarely miss a shot when I shoot mechanic.
Nice.
And that O-sight red dot, haven't missed one yet.
See?
I
What happened?
don't, I don't even think you could get one right now. I think you could order one, but you still have to wait. But I know that a lot of these big time gun tubers, they already got it and they're testing it. But I don't
Okay.
think they could release the video until the actual release date of that gun. And now that you mentioned about Walther PDP, I want that Walther PDP Pro X PMM.
I don't know what that is.
Parker Mount Machine Comp.
Okay.
And that gun is pretty much steel frame. That thing is
Nice. Nice.
gorgeous.
Nice.
Bro, that thing is gorgeous. And the trigger on it
Mm.
almost look like an Apex trigger, kind of.
Okay.
That thing is literally flat. I mean, that thing is nice.
Nice.
Okay,
Very
so
nice. The
can't wait for the
Prime.
MC. I'm telling you, when they come out, they're gonna be nice. Is it as good as the Walther I just picked up? Wait a minute. Which Walther PDP did you pick up, GP Troop? Don't tell me you got that. Don't tell me you got the one that I just talked about, the PDP Pro X PMM. Because if you did, I'm jealous already. The SFD Pro Stingray is 2 pounds or less. Yes, that's a nice freaking gun. It feels great in the hand. It does. It sure do. It sure do. That man, it comes with the magwell. Like the thing is flared. All you need is to go ahead and put an optic on it. But
Nice.
hey, what's going on, brother? Go Hard Tactic.
What's up,
Thank you for being here, man. Make sure you smash the thumbs up for the stream. I really appreciate it. Oh, he got
man?
the PDP Pro
Okay.
Compact. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice one too. I shot that one before. And that thing's good.
It's good too.
You know what other one? I know that we kind of moving away from the actual topic of the stream, which is the Glock Gen 6. But because we're talking about guns in general,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many guns out there that's even better than the Glocks. And we all know that. The PDPs are better than Glocks every day, all day. The Conics are better than Glocks every day, all day. However, not everybody feel that way. But there's another one that I would also actually. There's so many damn guns, but I'm gonna mention this one. I think is the Mac 9 DS. I think it is Comp. Have you heard of that one? You know what?
Yes. My friend, I think Ghost Dog. I think my friend Ghost Dog just got it. It's all black, right? It's a
Yes. Yeah, the Mac
2011.
9 DS Comp. Yes.
Yeah, I shot it. I shot it last weekend. I shot it last weekend. It was nice. Now he didn't have a dot on it. We shot it with just irons. It was cool. But I don't know if it was as good as the Kimber 2K11 that I shot or the
Okay.
CZ Shadow 2.
Oh
Like the
man,
CD
that
Shadow
Kimber
2
that
was
Kimber is
nice.
nice, bro.
And that Kimber's very nice.
Now,
Um, I
now,
don't
now
know if it's
watch
good
this.
as those,
Correct. That's exactly what I said, GP. True.
but it was
I
good.
wish that Glock would literally do that,
Yeah.
but they're just not doing it.
I don't know.
It's like they don't want to evolve and just make it more simpler. Not just that, they're gonna make it even better. And I believe people will buy more Glocks if you just change it. If you just make it with a control unit. Let us make it what we want. We don't want the old school, blocky, look like a damn 2x4. But then again, every Glock that I have, I love them.
Yeah.
But the design never changes. They're like they only tweak it up just enough for you to notice, but not a lot. But let me go ahead and share the screen with you and show you what the one that I was talking about, what it looked like. Let me
Yeah,
know
I
when you can
think I
see that.
shot that. Yeah, I shot that. I
There you
shot that
go.
this
Boom.
weekend.
That thing is gorgeous, bro.
It was nice. It was nice.
That thing is
I
beautiful, man.
I
And
give you that. It was nice.
that com really works to make that recoil. You know what I mean? Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it comes pretty much ready, just like that, ready to go.
Yeah, I told him once he put a dot on it, he has to go and get my 17. And we're gonna record it and put it on our channels. My 17 versus his Mac 9.
Good, good. I mean, look at that comp. That thing is huge.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait to beat it.
And look at the trigger, how it's like bevel right here. That makes it even more accurate. That thing is beautiful.
Yeah,
That
it's
thing
like
is
five
gorgeous.
inch. It's a 5 inch trigger barrel, that is.
No,
It's
I
not?
don't think it is. I think that is a 4 or 3.5.
I thought he said five.
I don't think it's 5.
I could be mistaken. No, I
No,
think you're
I don't
right.
think it is. That
I
that
think you're
barrel
right.
don't look like a 5 inch
It's
barrel.
like four and a half,
I
four
think
two
it's like
fifths,
a three and a
four two
half,
fifths.
4, 4.5, something like that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Is at the very top. It was, and one of them said it at the
Yeah,
very
now look
top.
how beautiful that thing
No,
looks.
maybe it is five.
Huh?
On the tab right next to you on the left says on like 5 inch or
Where?
right on, on the mouse right there. Right, click on the left, the one on the left of it.
Here?
Yes, yes, no, right of that. Yes, sir. That one. That
It
one
does say
right.
5 inch. Yeah, it does say
Yes, that's
five
what
inch
I'm
barrel.
saying. So
Never mind, it is.
maybe some do. Maybe it's 4 to 5, depending on which one you get. But I believe
Okay.
the one I shot was the 5 inch.
Yeah, 5 inch barrel. But then it looked like there are several different ones.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know till now.
but that thing is gorgeous. I love it. I
But
think it's
he was like, he
nice.
got a Mac 9. He just did the video, and he posted and said he got a side leaf for it. And I was like, and he said he wants to do some more stuff to it. I'm like, all right, when you're done with it, let's run it. He was like, yeah, all I gotta do is put a dot on it, and then I'm ready. I was like, yo, man, we gonna see. We gonna see. Right.
Yeah,
Uh yeah.
that makes sense. But if you notice, Ted Collins, everybody and their grandma got a damn Glock Gen 6. I mean, you even see a whole bunch of these young kids, you know what I mean, learning how to shoot. You know what I mean, shooting, just posting videos. You know what I mean, on YouTube or social media of the Glock, Gen 6. They probably don't know what the hell they're doing, because I mean, the way they be holding the gun is like doing this goofy stuff like this right here. Then the
Teacup.
gun just doing recording like this right here, or they
Mhm.
doing what they're doing like this. I mean, it's just goofy type of grips where I'm not gonna complain that much because I was the same way.
Okay.
I did the same thing. Hey, Kendall OTT, you do have a blue range. That's why your name is Blue. I did give you one.
See?
I bump in the night. I'm grabbing the Glock. You damn right.
See? They're
You
not
damn
grabbing
right.
a Canic. They're grabbing a Glock.
Hey, I'm grabbing anything that's available to me right then and there. And I'm not gonna spoil it for nobody, but I got
Right.
stuff hidden places that you won't even imagine where the hell they are, because you just never know.
Right. See?
People are crazy.
Smart.
And I'm
Smart.
pretty glad that it stays like that.
Smart.
You see, I don't get the thumbs out grip. That's popular.
The thumbs out grip. The hoog. The hug.
Question of the
Yeah.
topic: how's the weather? Any more snow, or it came
No.
down? Oh, it
We don't
stopped.
have we don't have no snow, but the streets are still raggedy. My kids haven't been to school all week. They have canceled school, and tomorrow they have a 2 hour delay. And we're gonna see if they go to school because it's
Okay,
a 2 hour
gotcha.
delay. But it's been cold. It's just been real cold. How about there? How about your weather?
One thing about the Glock, it has less parts than any other gun. You can replace any song. Part yourself, and it's easy to break down.
Okay.
Yes, clean. You can really break this. Yeah, yeah, that is true. Now what was your question again?
How the weather there?
The weather's actually pretty nice. Right now we are at a whopping 39.
Okay.
39. So to
It's a hot
me,
day.
to me, that's cold. To you
Okay.
guys, because you're used to the freezing cold, you probably walk around in a wife beater or a little t-shirt.
I
For
would have
me,
a
it's
good
cold.
day. Right. I would have a good day if it was 39. But now we're looking at like, it was chilly. I don't know what temperature it is. I could check, but I know it was cold. Too cold for kids to go to school. It's 2 degrees. It's 2 degrees.
2 degrees over there right now.
Yes.
Yeah, keep that over there. Because my heater will be working overtime to warm up the house.
It's
I
two
mean, that means your
degrees.
light bill is going to suck when you get it.
Yo, man. It's craziness. Tomorrow is -7.
Like I said, your light bill is gonna be crazy when you get it.
Now I do have it on where it's on a plan where it's a set payment, so it stays the same through all the year.
Ah, okay.
So I do that with my energy bill. Now all the other bills I just pay as they come. My water, my gas, I just pay as come. But my
Thank you for being here,
energy,
GP Troop. You and your wife, I
thank
appreciate
you.
you.
Have
Good
a good
night.
night. Good night. But yeah, my energy bill. I have too many kids. They use too much Wi-Fi. I definitely need to know the bill price before I see it.
So you're saying that you have the choice to use as much power as you want, but it's still going to be the same price every
Yes,
month.
and then it changes every 3 to 6 months. They evaluate if it should go lower
Thank
or
you
if
for
it should
being
get
here, GP
higher,
Troop.
depending on what I've used the last 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
So it could be higher. I think when I first started, it was like $100, just set rate. Now I'm at like I think $200, set rate. Now it's been 10 years. So 10 years, it has go up double, but I just pay a set rate of $200 no matter what. It's just $200 every month
Okay. Okay. That's insane.
for the energy bill. Nothing crazy.
Okay. So let me see. Oh, so right now we have on the poll 17% don't like it, 83% I love it, none for the I hate it, I don't care for it. So right now, I love it is actually winning. Okay.
Nice.
Thank you, Kendall OTT. I appreciate you. Good
No,
night,
man,
man.
I love
I'll
it.
see you later.
I love it. If they come out with a 19X Gen 6, I'm gonna be the first one to get it.
Did they come with what?
The 19X Gen 6,
I,
I'm gonna be the
I, I
first
bet you
one.
will. I
I'm gonna
bet
be
you
the
will.
first one there.
So you a Glock fanboy.
Yes, I would say so.
Okay. I mean, that's all you use in competition. You gotta be a
Yes.
Glock fanboy
At
if
least
that's
at
what
least
you use.
this year. Yes. This year I'm Glock fanboy. That's what I do. I got a perfect score. I'm a Glock fanboy. I'm a
Wait, hold
perfect.
on, wait. Hold on, wait. Show that. Let me see it.
Oh, I'm like the GSF League 250 Club. So this is pocket pistol. If you get a perfect score in pocket pistol, then you get this patch, and of course it's patched up.
Yes,
But they
yes.
give you this patch. You get a picture on a wall, and then of course you get on be on the GSF website as a perfect person, meaning that you got a perfect score in their competition. So I got that last in January this month. I got my first patch, my 250 patch. I did not get a 500 patch. A 500 patch is when you get a perfect score in stock or MOS. I did not get a perfect score. I got like a 490 in both of those divisions.
Which was still
But I got
good,
a
by the way.
but I got a 250 in pocket pistol. I got my first perfect score in GSF. So I'm trying to get more. I'm trying to get more this year, but I got my first one for my third month doing a competition. Thank you. Good job, Adrian. But yes,
Now they
perfect.
want to know which pistol. Take. I don't want to know what pistol.
The perfect pistol that got me was borrowing my friend's 43, not the 43X, just the 43. And pocket pistol
The
and Glock.
Slimline 43.
Yes, in
That
pocket pistol
unreliable
you
cricket.
can only you can only
Really?
have a 42 and a 43 in pocket pistol in Glock.
Wow.
So I had to choose which one I want to do. And in Ohio, I
Hey,
could
Killer Kyle.
only
Thank you for
they
popping
only have
in, buddy. I
a
appreciate you.
thank you, thank you. They only have a 43 to rent in Ohio. And in Indiana, when I do an indoor match, my friend, he runs a 43 already. So I always add when he gets there at the same time I get there, I ask if I could borrow his weapon. He always recommends and he always offers like, hey, if you need an extra, gun, hit me up. I got six. So I'm like, hey man, you got a pocket pistol. I want to win a patch. I want to
Yeah.
win 250. Let me borrow yours and see if I could win, if I could shoot it good. And last month I shot it for the first time. No, I'm sorry. In December they canceled it due to the snow. So I shot it the first time in November. In November I got a 248. So I was like, oh my God, I was almost there the first time ever shooting a 43. So in January I shot his again and I got a perfect score. He got a perfect score. And then we took a picture together holding our patch or patch up in the air.
Hold on, hold on. Hey, what's going on, Mix Marksman 5873? Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate you. Smash the thumbs up for the stream. And he said Echelon PDP Russ Martin.
I
Wow.
like the echelon.
RM1C comp. That's a nice pistol. I've seen it. I've held one in my hand
I
before,
like
but I
pocket
never shot it
pistols.
yet. But I'm gonna shoot one eventually.
I
Hey,
don't
by
like
the way,
pocket
Mixed Marksman
pistols.
5873. I just gave you a blue range. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it.
No, I don't
Anyway,
like
go ahead.
pocket pistols. But I do like winning patches and I do like winning guns. So me being in the pocket pistol class got me another entry to win that Glock, and then also got me, a patch. And if I win the pocket pistol class for 3 months in a row, then I
Yeah.
could get a plaque that says, my name and you won the Indiana or the Ohio pocket pistol for these 3 month
Okay.
league.
So you thinking of making this into something, or you just doing it for fun, or you actually looking forward in getting better and better and better, keep competing, and eventually get
Yes.
yourself in that position where, like a lot of these people, like I know a lot of these ambassadors for Smith and Wesson, they're
Yeah.
professional shooters. That's all they do. They shoot, compete, and that's how they make their money.
That's what
But
I
they
want.
became what they call ambassadors of Smith and Wesson. Is that what you looking to do? Like get yourself in that category?
Yes, that's my goal. Now, of course, I've only been shooting a pistol in general since January 1st, 2025. That was the first time that I bought a pistol. That's the first time I really
So
went
you've
to
been
the
doing it for about a
range.
year now.
And just a year now, yes, sir. And then I only been competing since October, so only 3 months. But I do got that bug. I do want to get better. This year, I told myself I'm just gonna work on Glock, and Glock does accuracy and it does time you got 15 seconds to get 10 shots off. Now, pocket pistol, you only get 5 shots because it's pocket pistol. So you get 5 shots in 15 seconds. So me, I take my time. I take my sweet time. I use all those seconds that in pocket pistol, and I can make that perfect. Now, when I have 10 shots in 15 seconds and with bigger guns, 9mm or bigger, then, my shots get a little bit, instead of 500, I get 490, 480. I want to get up there that I get perfect score, but next year is when I want to do, IDPA, start to run and do,
Yeah,
events and stuff like that. But I do my main goal is for me to be, some kind of master or grandmaster, or just, improve my skill and teach my son, and my grandkids, generations to come, of what I didn't know, what, growing up.
yeah, that's nice. I mean, I kind of figured that's the answer you was gonna give me because I mean, when you do it and you do it so long, and then you sound like you actually enjoying doing it, and then you love it. That's good because it's bad when you do something that you really don't care for.
Right, right,
You know,
right.
it's like me. Like I've been collecting guns now for a long time. And my lady went ahead and told me, why in the hell did you not get into this gun channel a long time ago?
Okay,
But
okay.
us, man, we stubborn. We just think we know it all sometime. But yeah, now that I got into it, now I'm pretty much I got the bug. I'm hooked. Um, but
Right.
when it comes to the competition, it's probably going to be a little harder for me to go ahead and do it. Uh, with my, having a 4 year old, number one.
True.
Um, you know, then my kids not being grown, that they can just,
Yes.
what I mean, take care of themselves. My
Yes.
19-year-old son can, but because now he's considered himself grown, I can't
Dude,
really tell him
don't.
what to do like that
I
anymore.
I hate teenagers. All right, I'm gonna say that.
Huh?
My I say I hate teenagers. My oldest son, he's 20. Well, he'll be 20 in March. And he just told me, he just moved out January 1st. He moved out in his own place. I helped him move out.
That is a true statement for you,
I
huh?
love it. Yes, most trusted. Yes. But he just told me last night that he thinks his girlfriend's pregnant. And and
You're gonna be a
dude,
granddaddy.
shut up.
You're gonna be a pop pop.
No, dad, no, no, no,
Hold on, wait a
no.
minute. How old are you now?
I'm 39.
Man, you're gonna be a young pop pop. Hey, you're gonna have the grandbaby over. You're gonna have to change diapers.
Dude, my
Now
first
you're gonna have to
thing,
be. Now you're gonna be a
not
babysitter.
me, dude. My first idea was to just take him out. All right, I had the I had the 17 ready. I was just gonna take him out of here. I was gonna take him out. But
That
my
boy
my
gonna be a
wife,
pappy.
my wife, she did her thing. She told him how dumb that was, how disappointed that we were, but we are here for him. We're here to do whatever we can and
Oh,
support him.
we're gonna love them knuckleheads regardless.
But how
That's all they are, the
disappointed
knuckleheads.
it was, being that he literally moved out January 1st, so he hasn't had a whole month of being
Yeah.
on his own. He hasn't traveled anywhere. He hasn't did anything exciting yet. And I know how I was when I was his age. I had him when I was 19, and I got full custody of him when I was 20. And it was a very different situation and a burden. Like literally, when I got full custody of him, I had a party the day before with like multiple women, multiple bottles of liquor. Like I cried. I cried like a baby when I got at full custody of my son. But I knew I had to do it as a man. But I was like, yo, now my spot is not the bachelor pop. I'm not the bachelor pad anymore. I
Yeah.
can't just have ladies come over when I want to and just do my own thing,
No,
because
you
now I
can't.
have to now have a son that's going to be here 24/7.
Correct.
So so that changed me, and I don't want him to go through the stuff that I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like I worked 60 to 80 hours a week just so I could put food on the table and pay my bills. I had to get a nanny. I had to, do a lot of stuff, work two jobs and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I tell people like that when they talk about having kids, at any age. When you have kids, you got to realize when you're having a son or a daughter, they're going to meet you at that particular stage of your life too. So if you're poor and broke, when you meet your kids, they're going to meet you when you're poor and broke. Now, my son that's 6 years old now, he's meeting totally different parents than what I was when I was 19 and 20. I have more money, more wisdom, more knowledge than I did when I was 19. So he's meeting a more responsible, level-headed dad that could buy Legos, could give you shoes when you're, need shoes. Now, back in the
Yeah.
day, you just had one pair of shoes. We may go to the thrift store. We may do some shopping online.
Hey, not just that. What about the word hand me down?
Yes. Oh, I grew up on hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? All my kids, because I have, like I said, I have two 20-year-olds, a 17-year-old, and a 15-year-old. So all they did was do hand-me-downs. I wear my kids' clothes all the time. All the time, because they have outgrown me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my 15-year-old is taller than me, my 17-year-old is bigger than me, and my 20-year-olds, of course, are all bigger than me. The only one that's not bigger than me is my 6-year-old. But he's gonna be there pretty
You're gonna be
soon.
there soon. Yeah.
He's gonna be there soon. And then, thinking about just like grandkids and stuff, that's gonna be crazy. Because I wanted him to just experience life, do some traveling, some road trips, what I'm saying, some partying, things like that before he went out there and be a parent. Because once you're a parent, that's your main focus, at least with
That
me.
changes your
That
whole
that was my main focus. Now, some people it's
mindset.
not important. Like I said, my son's mother, when I got full custody of him 20 years ago, we haven't seen her since. I haven't seen my son's mom for 20 years. She still is alive. She still has other kids. She just hasn't seen her son in 20 years.
Yeah.
She doesn't care. I have the same number. You could Google my name and pull up my Google. She just doesn't care to see her son. And there's people like that. I have a cousin. He's always in jail, always in jail. And when he gets out of jail, he just go back to drugs, partying, kicking it. And I tell him, hey, what about your two daughters? And he say, oh, I'll see them when I see them. And then he goes back to jail,
Wow.
and it's the same circle. So I know people that don't care about their kids, but me, I didn't have a father growing up. My father was a military, and he was in D.C. My mom was in Missouri. So I get to see him once every other summer. I would go visit him, but it's still kind of like a burden because he had another family. So when I went there, it's like for a week, and it was just like I was there to visit. I couldn't touch certain stuff. I couldn't go certain places. I couldn't. I had to make sure I was still a guest in their house when I
Hmm.
went to go visit my own father. So I didn't want that. When I had kids, I said, no, I'm gonna be in my kid's life. I don't care if I have one son, if I have five kids. I'm going to be in my kid's life, and that's what I've done. So I told him the same thing. Once you have this kid, no matter what happens with the mom, what happens with your relationship, you're going to be in your kid's life regardless. Whether if you have to get full custody, whether we have to get custody, you're going to be a dad to your kid. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, or I'm just going to take you out right now because
Yeah,
you're not gonna be my son, not taking care of your kid, being that you was a kid raised by your father. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I hear you loud and clear, man.
So yeah, I don't play
Um,
about kids.
Let me go ahead and share this screen right here and show you what I was talking about when it comes to the PDP Pro
Yes.
X. If you never seen one,
No,
can you
I
see
haven't.
this?
Ooh, yes, 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 yes.
That
Man,
thing
that
right there
that
is
ain't nothing but an
gorgeous,
echelon. That ain't nothing but
huh?
an echelon. I said that ain't nothing but an echelon.
Hey, actually, is I think it was sexier than an echelon.
I
And
was
don't
like,
get me wrong, the echelon is beautiful,
it is.
but the
It
way
is.
this one here, because this is more of a compact, is the PMN, which is the Parker Mount Machine pump,
Ooh,
is what makes it
okay.
longer. You know what I mean? This is more like a Glock 17 frame with a Glock 19 slide. You know what I mean? And then this right here, the comp.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's gorgeous.
Look at those serrations.
Yes, yes, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, man, that is a echelon. They are out there for. They're coming from you, Springfield.
And look at that trigger. Look at that. Look how sexy that is.
Yeah, they coming for you, echelon. They coming for you. Is it FCU or FCI?
That's a good question. I don't think it is.
Okay, okay.
I don't think it is.
Because now I get yes and no why companies do it. Of course, with Ruger, it helped with them because of course you could just switch out frames. They sell frames, well, Magpul and Ruger sell frames. So you could just switch this and swipe all that good stuff. It makes them money.
Yeah,
Now when it comes to Glock and other companies, they don't sell frames right now. They do sell barrels and slides,
yeah. Now I
but
don't
they're
know
not
by
in
looking
in the
at
frame
this,
business.
by looking at the grip, it almost look like it's polymer, but it can also be steel. See that?
Hmm. That's nice.
Yes,
That's
that's
nice. I
very
like
sexy.
it. I like it. Yeah, I gotta
I
try that.
I love it. Um,
There it is.
I don't think it's a
No,
chassis
I don't
system.
think so.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it looks like it stays in.
Yeah,
But that's nice. I gotta try that. Yeah. Because
that
I,
thing
I
is
was at
sexy.
the range running my RXM, and then the RXOs came over and was like, "What are you running over here?" And I was like, "Oh, I got my RXM." And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that." I was like, "Sorry to hear that. What the
Did they really say that?
yeah, I swear to God. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh
And then,
wow!
and then and then he was like, yo, you need to try the echelon. What's up?
Hey,
What's
no
up, no
shotgun
show?
reviews. What's going on, man? Thank you for
He
popping
was
in,
like, you
buddy.
gotta try the
I really
echelon. I was like, you know
appreciate you,
what?
man.
I'll try it. And I tried it. I did like it. I did like the echelon. I have small hands and the echelon felt good. He said a hard
Wait,
pass.
I do want to ask you, no
Yes, sir.
shotgun reviews. Why you said hard pass on any Walther pistol?
Yeah,
Tell
that's
me
a
why
good
you say
question.
that,
Good question.
huh? They're
That's a good
gorgeous.
question.
It is a
Now
good question.
I've
I
never
will.
shot one.
I mean, it is a good question.
I think I've only used the Echelon, the Hellcat, the Glocks, of course, all kinds of Glocks, and some Canics. I think that's all. That's all that I've used, and some revolvers. That's all that I've used.
The those Hellcats, I will have to give him a hard pass. I hate him. I hate
I
every
I
single one
I
of them.
shot it good, but my wife was like, "Nah, hard pass."
Yeah, and I don't like them. And then they came out with the what you call it, the one that's compensated, the comp.
Mhm.
Um, I still see. I was actually stuck between that one and the Glock 43, and I ended up
Okay.
picking the Glock 43 instead. Glock 43
Okay.
X MOS instead. I was gonna pick that one. Then I said, after I shot him, I like no, because to me, I didn't really notice that comp really working into where you know what I mean. It was gonna be like, eh.
Okay.
I say no. I just stay with the Glock 43X since I already have the Glock 43 Slimline, the first one, the first gen one.
Yeah.
I got that one, and I'm not gonna get rid of it. I
Come
love it.
on, man.
It's a little snapping turtle, but I love it. And plus, I'm not a
I
gun salesperson. Every gun that I have, I like to keep them unless I
Nice.
just don't like it. Period.
Okay.
Um, but that Glock 42,
Yes.
I can't get rid of it. I love that thing. I
I
do.
gotta try it. I gotta try
You
one
never shot one,
because no, I haven't.
but you keep picking the Glock 43.
Yes,
you're never
because
gonna shoot
only
one.
because it's available. It's only because it's available. It's only because I got it to rent or my friend has one. But I've never had the opportunity to try a 42 other than rent. But when you rent one at the range, you have to buy the ammo.
Correct.
So I haven't made it. You know that anytime I go, I always have my ammo, my guns, my targets. So I'm like, let me just go here and get out. Let me just go get my lane and get ready.
Something like that. Go her tactic. Something like
It's
that.
like, 'cause you're a Glock fan, man. Yes, I mean, yes, because I want to get my patches. I want to get my patches this year. I want to get as many patches and win as many Glocks as I can, just so I can say it. If I win one Glock, I'm gonna tell everybody I talk to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm like, hey, what's up? My name is Rico, and I won a Glock. And they're like, damn, why you say that? I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell people,
You're gonna be bragging
the
about it.
delivery people that Uber me. I'm gonna tell everybody I want a gun. I'm gonna if I win two, three, I'm gonna tell everybody. And then in 2027, that's when I'm gonna be real serious about competing. That's when I'm gonna either get a CZ or a Kimber or something racy, and I'm gonna really put it towards this pace in IDPA. Or it could be maybe my 17. Maybe I get so used to my 17, I just run an IDPA. But I want my IDPA race gun to be something something that's real nice, real nice.
Well, hey, go hard tactic 9 milli. Listen,
He said Adrian too.
I think I also will consider myself being a Glock fanboy. It's
Okay.
just that I just wish that Glock would just like everybody agree with me. I just wanted to just change, just just change more than what you've done so far. Just change a little bit more. Give me
They
that edge
did.
you. You know what I
They
mean?
did. They
But
got
change,
stippling.
it-
They got the flat face trigger. It's on the box. The box
hey,
says
hey,
flat
man,
face
listen.
trigger.
That trigger still trash.
It is. It is.
But
But
but but
it's
see, but
flat
you know one
face.
thing I like about you though. You agree with me, but you still love him.
Yes, I'm okay with that. I'm okay because I could shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Like I met people. I don't trash people that say, "Hey, I'm not a Glock guy. I would still shoot with you. I would still laugh with you. We still be friends because you're still a gun guy. I'm cool
Yeah.
with you, but I will compete with you against my RXM or against my Glock and see which ones are better.
Now,
If you challenge me,
now you have Glock,
yes,
and you also have the RXM.
yes, sir.
I haven't done. I don't think I've done a comparison between those two yet. Which that video
Ah,
coming soon. Spoiler alert. But
goodness.
do you think that the Ruger is a better gun compared to the Glock?
Which Glock? Like the Glock 19?
The Ruger RXM is pretty much like a Glock 19.
Yes.
Do you think, I'm going to ask you again, do you think the Ruger RXM, just the way it is that can actually whoop the Glock 19's ass every day, all day. Yes. Oh no.
Me, now I'm a
Yeah.
little
Yes or
biased. All
no?
right.
You
I'm a, I'm gonna say
okay?
out the box,
I'll tell you what.
yes. I'm gonna
Go
say out
ahead
the
and give me
box,
your
yes.
go ahead and give me your breakdown like a politician. Go ahead, talk. Go
Yes,
ahead.
sir. You're right. Yeah, no, no problem. I'll say out the box, what you get for your doll hairs is yes, out the box. If when I went to the range and I was getting my first gun January 1st, 2025, I was going in there to get a 19. I went in there to get a
A
Glock
Glock 19.
19.
Okay.
Right. That's what I heard that you got to start with. That's the you don't want to get a pocket pistol to start off with. You want to get a something in the middle and then either go up to full size or down a pocket. But start off subcompact. At least what they told me.
Yeah.
And while I'm looking at the 19, he's like, we just got the Ruger RXM and it's modular and you could do this and do that. And I'm like, I really don't care about none of that shit. But then I looked at the price tag and I was like, hold on.
Good. Go
Now
ahead and do it. Go hard tactic. Go ahead and do it.
it doesn't compare. Now I did see the price tag, and I said with the extra stuff that I saved, I could do more training. I could get
Yeah.
more ammo. I could get an
Yes.
optic. I could
Yes.
get a grip.
Yes.
So me, I was like, if I could get that Ruger RXM and get it up to what and spend the little whatever the 19 is, and spend that on the RXM and get it to the 19 or better, then that's a good value for me. And I think that's what I've done. I've put no more into maybe I'm not going to say the number, but I have not put more into the RXM than it would me getting a Glock 19. My Gen 6 17 cost me more than my Ruger and accessories, if that makes sense.
Uh, yeah. Sorry, man. I just noticed
You're
something.
good.
Um. So I think I just learned something new
Okay.
about. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
No problem.
But yeah. Yeah. I got you.
But
We're
out
going
the
to do the
box,
comparison.
yes.
Okay.
It has the nice sights. It has the trimming on front sight. The back is blacked out. So full nice sights, no plastic sights. It is, I like the modularity. I do like that. And now, for some people may say that could be gimmicky, but me, I literally have 7 different frames here. I don't know if you could show frames. I'm not going to on this live. I'll do that for my own live, but I have 7 different frames that I can swap, and I timed it. It took
Seven
me
different
10
frames
minutes.
for what?
The RXM. It takes
That's
me
okay.
10 minutes to switch frames to my like. If I want on red, I'll do a red frame. I'll do a black, I could do a black frame. Now, you don't need to do that. You may just want your old black frame and just want to keep it pushing. Me, I do like to customize my stuff. I like my clothes to match my shoes to match my hat. I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, my RXM is all decked out and customized when I want it to. So I do like the modularity on that. You can make it the different size frames and grips and all that. You could have different magazines and stuff. I have a 33 round magazine all the way to a 15 round magazine that fits
Yeah.
an RXM. And it hasn't let me down. It hasn't did any problems, and it has the same market value, or it has the same aftermarket that the Glocks have, because of course it's the same clone.
Yeah.
So out the box, I would say it does beat the 19 out the box. Is it now, of course, the reliability and all that good stuff. Glock has been a long time running the reliability. People know it's tested military armed services, so you can't deny that. But I would say the RXM, for what you get at right out the box, compared to me buying a Glock 19 today, I would probably still pick a RXM.
Yeah.
But that's me. I would pick a RXM before I pick a Gen 6 19. But that's me.
Gotcha. I mean, for the price, that too. For the price of the Ruger, you could buy one and a half, Glock.
Yeah.
Meaning, you know what I mean? The Glock is you could buy the Ruger, you could buy magazine, you could buy the more grip modules and still spend just as much on a red dot,
Mhm.
as much as the price of one Glock. That's not even MOS. It just, that's not even optic ready.
Yeah, it comes standard on the RXM. So I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think it is steel as well, GP. I think it is.
The trigger is very nice. And Echelon's underrated. Yeah, I give you that. I give you
Yep,
that.
that is true.
I
But
give you that.
it's been an hour and 15 minutes. Wow, time goes by when you're having fun. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. It's 1:10:15. It's getting late. I have to wake up early in the morning to go to work.
See?
Thank you once again for being here. Ken Tech, I really appreciate it.
You're
Everybody
welcome,
in the
bro.
chat, click that thumbs up, comment if you will, share it. I appreciate all of that. Thank you for the love and support. I'll see you guys later. Stick around, Ken Tech, so I can talk to you real quick.
All
Thank you
right,
for
cool.
being here, guys. See you later. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.